J.K. Calloway here with Siobhan jumping back into House of the Dragon. Episode 8, Season 1. There's only 3 left. This one's called Lord of the Tides. The moon?
Yeah.
Technically, this episode's about the moon. But yeah, last we left off, lots of goings on. Alicent and Rhaenyra, yeah, I think they're done.
Yeah.
I think they're done with the games. With pretending they can still get along. Well, that'll happen when, one of your kids slices the eye out of another kid, essentially. I mean, can you still be friends with, like, Leo's mom? If Leo busted up Thomas's face?
No, and I don't know if I could be friends with Leo's mom if she married my father.
It'd be super weird now.
Yeah.
Dad died last year. So, yeah. That'd be real messed up. But yeah, there was a big fight with all the kids, the grandkids of the king, essentially. Because, basically, one of them got bullied a bunch. Took it upon himself to go get that big old dragon that was up for grabs. Tamed it, essentially. Now it's attached to him.
Yeah.
And everyone else had a problem with it, understandably. It wasn't his mom or, it was his it's not even a stepmom, like aunt-in-law, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the biggest dragon in the world, essentially, is what they're saying. And they had his fight. He was bigger than the other kids, so they all ganged up on him. And someone brought a blade to a fist fight. And he didn't have one. He got sliced. Yeah. Like, Alicent's not wrong in this situation, right? Like, her kid got maimed.
No, her kid totally got maimed.
Mm-hmm. And she's not wrong about any of this. That's, like, the funny part when you think about it. It's like, yeah, she's trying to throw her weight around as the queen, but it's like, no, she's in the right. Her kid got hurt.
Yes, her kid got hurt.
Far worse than any other kid got hurt, obviously. Right?
Right. But why was her kid... What happened for her kid to do that?
Take a dragon or start the fight?
Both. Like,
he got bullied.
Right, by his older brother that she totally fucking ignored.
Yes, but also those other kids. Like, everyone kind of ganged up on
follow the oldest of the old. So I'm just saying, like, kid got hurt, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But...
Well, the older kid, I don't remember his name right now.
Aegon.
Is he Aegon? He is Aegon, isn't he? Yeah, but, like, that kid's a little shit.
Right.
And he's, like, spoiled little rich kid, basically. He's every spoiled rich kid you've ever met in your life. And she didn't do anything about that. Not that, it went way too far, obviously.
Well, he almost took a rock to the kid that was on the ground. Like,
and he might have. But we'll never know now.
Right.
And the king is still insistent that, his own children will not take the throne. Right? And that's on her mind, too.
Right. Well, no, his daughter's taking the throne. That is his own child.
Yes, but not his direct... You know what I mean? You know what I meant.
Not a male.
Yes, essentially. But... Even, like, he's insisting that not only Rhaenyra is going to take the throne, but her kids will continue to take the throne, even though they're out of wedlock. Correct. Which he knows, but refuses to acknowledge.
His brother-in-law is right. They don't remember blood, they remember names.
This is true. Yep, it won't matter in the future. It just matters to you guys, because they don't have white dreads. Although, to be fair, those are pretty cool. Mm-hmm. And I think we're doing another time jump. I saw a picture of some cool dude with an eye patch, so we might see Aegon growing up a little bit. We'll see what we got. Lord of the Tides. Who could that be, by the way? Because it wasn't like... That's Daemon, right? I thought he was essentially... That's what they called him? Or King of the Tides? Or King of the... something?
Well, no, because Lord of the Tides is the brother-in-law.
Is that what... Okay.
Right?
Sure.
And... So it would have been Rhaenyra's husband.
Who is now fake dead, by the way. Yeah, we forgot to mention that part.
Right.
They set up, Daemon and
So
Rhaenyra wanted to get married, essentially, which is Targaryen shit. And she was already married, obviously. But, so they had to kill her husband. They clearly killed one dude, threw him in the fire, right? Had a fake fight that everyone saw between the husband and his actual lover, and then they skedaddled the fuck out. He shaved his head, too, to get rid of the white dreads. That's very interesting. Let's see what we got. Here we go.
In the fighting, his neck was slashed by a courser's dagger. He fell overboard into the sea.
I love my brother. But we must be honest with ourselves. We may greet his ship to find him gone. And who will take the driftwood throne?
Be careful, good brother. None can take your words for treason.
I speak the truth, Rhaenys. And you know it. My brother cares only for the history books. But what of the Velaryon line? Is it to be snuffed out? And while I should like your support, I do not need it.
He means to call into question Luke's legitimacy, and by extension, my own claim to the throne.
Raymond cares only about Driftmark and the Velaryon line.
Right.
Not about our politics. To King's Landing, then.
I would say it's nice to be home, but I scarcely recognize it.
Contingent on the harbour master's seats.
That's some Cersei vibes.
The sea snake has never formally named him as heir, if it comes to that. The crown must choose what is best for the realm.
We shall hear Princess Rhaenyra's petition along with those of the other claimants on the morrow. I do beg your pardon, my lords. I must greet our guests.
Father?
Lovely curtain.
It has been so long.
Wow.
There is a petition to decide upon the succession of Driftmark and the heir to the Driftwood throne.
Petition.
This is Aegon.
Aegon.
And this is Viserys.
Now that is a name fit for a king. My tea.
This?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
you don't need to see a scary old man.
It's been so long since we were granted the joy of your presence.
Indeed. Your Grace.
It subjects him to considerable pain on the advice of the maesters.
The maesters, of course. It is they who keep him addled on milk of the poppy while the High Towers warm his throne.
The emblems of the Seven serve only to guide us on an uncertain path, to remind us of a higher authority.
And on the morrow, which authority will sit in judgment of my son's claim on his own inheritance?
Nephews? Have you come to train?
He got big.
I loved your son. You may not believe it to be true, but I did. I did not order his death. Nor was I complicit in it, I swear this to you.
Just telling the truth.
Shockingly.
Back Luke's claim, and let us betroth Laena's children to mine. Baela will be Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Sir Vaymond of House Velaryon.
I have spent my entire life on Driftmark defending my brother's seat. I am Lord Corlys' closest kin, his own blood. It is about the future and survival of my house, not yours.
Princess Rhaenyra, You may now speak for your son, Lucerys Velaryon.
Hey!
King Viserys of House Targaryen!
Someone help the man. Stairs? I don't like it. And he's not on milk.
No, he's not on milk, the puppy.
So we'll see how different he truly is, or if they were just keeping him drugged.
Someone at least
There
get
we
him.
go. Thank you. I'm sure you would refuse it, but at least offer.
I said I'm fine. Come on.
I must admit my confusion. The only one present who might offer keener insight into Lord Corlys's wishes is the Princess Rhaenys.
Let's try, though. This close.
It was ever my husband's will that Driftmark pass through Selenor to his true-born son, Lucerys Velaryon.
The matter is settled. Again, I hereby reaffirm.
Yet you dare tell me who deserves to inherit the name Velaryon? That is no true Velaryon. And certainly no nephew of mine.
Good Tim Chambers, you have said enough.
You may run your house as you see fit, but you will not decide the future of mine. I will not see it ended on the account of this. Say it.
Say it.
Her children are bastards!
You're dead. Whoopsies.
She is a whore.
I will have your tongue for that.
Yeah. Covered her ears.
He can keep his tongue.
How good it is to see you all tonight, together.
That patch looks like it could be Viserys' son. I don't want to see this. I'm sorry, Daemon's son. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, wow.
I wish you to see me as I am.
You haven't eaten yet. Rude.
Not just a king, but your father and your grandsire, who may not, it seems, walk for much longer among you. The crown cannot stand strong if the house of the dragon remains divided. But set aside your grievances, if not for the sake of the crown, and for the sake of this old man, who loves you all so dearly.
I wish to raise my cup to Her Grace the Queen. She has tended to him with unfailing devotion, love, and honor.
We have more in common than we sometimes allow. I raise my cup to you and to your house. You will make a fine queen.
Oh.
That was a big thing to say. They bring in a cooked pig at the same exact time.
Piggy.
Uh-oh. Please don't bring up the whole pig dragon thing to him. You idiots. Yeah.
Final tribute. Let us drain our cups to these three strong boys.
I dare you to say that again.
Why? It was only a compliment.
Fuck children.
Remember when we thought he looked bad at the beginning of the show? God.
Don't you remember? Aegon. His dream. The Song of Ice. And fire.
The prince that was promised.
I don't understand this.
The prince.
Prince Aegon.
So now she's gonna think that he's saying,
It is you. You are that one.
he thinks it's Rhaenyra.
I understand, my king.
No, you don't.
My love.
So the king's finally dead. We think.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen him die a number of times. Like, he fell over at the wedding. That should have been his death, but whatever. But yeah, he thinks that was Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
He was talking to. And it wasn't. So that's going to be a problem because, you know, the whole prince that was promised thing, he said it was you to Alicent. Cool.
It's all gonna go down in flames. Literally.
The book is called Fire and Blood, right?
Something like that, yeah.
So yeah.
It's all just going
You've read the thing. You cheating bastard. So is Alicent thinking now she's going to take the throne for herself?
No, her son is. He's the
What?
prince who was promised.
Well,
Aemon.
I don't know about that because
Or Aegon.
I think he said Aegon, but
Either
at the
side.
same time, he said the princess was promised it was you to Alicent.
Because she created the prince that was promised.
He didn't say that.
That's how she's taking it.
How do you know? Like,
Because she's not a prince. She has no desires to be a... Like...
Don't you remember Game of Thrones? They said it's not... The prince that was promised is not assigned to any sexual identity. That's just a blanket statement. Remember? Could be a prince or princess.
Daenerys is the prince that was promised, but...
You don't know that.
It couldn't be
Turns
Alicent.
out no. Why not? Why couldn't it be Alicent?
Because she was never a princess.
Oh my god.
She was never a prince or a princess.
No, she
She's a
wasn't.
Queen.
Yes.
Queen consort.
Right.
And her life is her children. So she's taking that it was you. You gave us the prince that was promised.
We'll see. I think she might be emboldened by that statement, and like she's been doing
To
a lot
make
of the
sure
heavy
that
lifting.
Her kids
Oh
take the crown. That's what this is all about.
Or herself.
Mm-hmm. She has no desires for that. It's
How do you know?
Because
Do you
all
know her personally?
All she has ever fucking talked about is her children, and
That's
she
all
does
you ever
this
talk about.
for her. Damn straight, she does this.
But
for
you want
her
the crown.
children. I don't want the crown.
You've been trying to kill me for years.
You have no crown. If anybody has a crown in this family, it's me.
Bitch!
Anyways, for her children, she's protecting the lives of her children, her sons.
Yeah, but they're pieces of shit.
They are.
Gigantic pieces of shit.
Except for the daughter.
What daughter? The one that got married to the son?
Yeah.
Ew. Good call. Good parenting.
Strengthens that line.
No, actually, genetically, it weakens it.
Yep. But they
They don't know that.
Nope.
Alright, so you don't think she's gonna rock up and be like, well, I'm the queen now. Like, this is mine. There's no one else. This isn't moving. She's gonna just hand it straight to her son?
No, she'll
Aegon?
be Queen Regent.
Okay, like Cersei was.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only because there wasn't a woman leader at that point.
Right.
And she's not going to take it upon herself. Well, here, hold on. He told me something on his deathbed that I am the prince that was promised. And there's something
'cause
coming
she kept saying,
from the north.
Our son. She thinks.
Well, he kept saying Aegon.
Right.
But there's now 2 Aegons.
Right.
And a future Aegon, but I'm assuming that's a future Aegon. Like, I don't remember how long they live. It might... No. It'd be later on. They just keep on using the same names. You know? Like, they use Viserys, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was the king. And it will be a dragon later. Yeah, there's only 2 episodes left. So I'm excited to see how they wrap it, because clearly There's going to be a season 2. They've already said that. Elizabeth Olsen's going to be a part of it. That should be cool. Don't know who she's playing. Maybe you do. Well, you read the book 17 years ago, apparently. The way you used to make it sound. Although it was literally 3 years ago at most.
It was a lot of things have entered my brain since then.
Ew. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comments. Let us know what you thought of the episode. Are you okay?
I'm tired.
You're always tired. But you look like Patty right now. Just cover side of your face. Be the Phantom of the Opera. For fun. Oh, start singing. Start singing. Do you know a song from that? But yeah, we'll be here for the penultimate next week. Thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you next time.
Tschüss.